The history of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is complicated by alcoholism. Alcohol addiction has to be addressed more effectively by the characters and production. The entire image, with former housewife Kim Richards the subject of accusations about her alcohol abuse, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has come under fire for glamorizing alcohol consumption and exploiting it as a plot device. Due to Erika Jayne's continuing legal battle, her castmates disregarded and justified her frequently intoxicated conduct, underscoring the hypocrisy among the group. Sutton Stracke is the most recent housewife to face accusations of alcoholism, even though there isn't any proof on the show that drinking has affected her actions. The program ought to be more sensitive to these concerns and encourage safe alcohol-related discourse. It is well known that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills are glamorous, dramatic, and possess amazing personalities. The show has given viewers an intimate glimpse into a group of wealthy ladies who live in the gated community of Beverly Hills over the years. The Real Housewives are adept at adding glitz to events and keeping the bar stocked, but when it comes to calling out fellow cast members as suspected alcoholics, the borders have gradually blurred. The way the show has portrayed alcohol drinking and its possible effects on the cast members has drawn criticism in previous seasons. The most recent victim to face accusations is Sutton Stracke. Housewives, Kyle Richards, and former housewife Teddi Mellencamp made an appearance on Watch What Happens Live, which is where the allegation originated. Producer of RHOBH and host of WWHL Andy Cohen questioned Teddi about if she believed Sutton's suggestion that her co-star Dorit Kemsley's husband, Paul P.K. Kemsley, was having an affair the night before his DUI. "I think it's pretty rich coming from Sutton, who has vodka in her purse 24/7, Teddi retorted. According to the police report, which I have read, he was by himself. Mellencamp did not waste any time in asserting that Sutton is constantly drunk, and that, in her view, Sutton's legitimacy should not be taken seriously. Housewives who confess to having problems with alcohol or who are suspected of being alcoholics are not new to the show. The problem lies in the fact that some women use alcoholism as a weapon against some cast members while allowing others to get away with it. RAOBA storylines used Kim Richards' alcohol addiction. A recurring element in the program has been alcohol usage, with several of the cast members partaking in social drinking at various get-togethers, parties, and events. Although this is standard in reality TV, the show has come under fire for its glamorized portrayal of alcohol and its possible negative effects. Kim Richards, a former housewife, would be the first to suffer the consequences of being accused of alcohol abuse. Even when Kim admitted to being in recovery from alcohol abuse, there was still attention on the reality TV star, despite her final admission of sobriety. Kim's battle with alcoholism was frequently captured on camera throughout her tenure on the program. Associated RHOB's Kyle Richards explains how her relationship with Mauricio Umansky was affected by her sobriety. Mauricio Umansky and Kyle Richards' breakup has been a major plot point in RHOBH Season 13. Kim's sobriety was a factor in several of the most noteworthy confrontations on the show. Whether it was on the Let's Talk About the Husband dinner night in Amsterdam during Season 5, when Lisa Rinna smashed a glass in reaction to an argument with Kim, or on the Season 2 gay night, when viewers were first exposed to former housewife Brandi Glanville. Even though Kim was clean and doing well in Season 6, Lisa continued to convince newcomer Eden Sasson that Kim was close to death. Despite Kim's best efforts to abstain, her battle with drinking was frequently used against her. Kim's alcoholism-related struggles made for years of material. Her struggles with substance misuse and the ensuing tensions with her co-stars illuminated the intricate and frequently negative consequences of alcoholism. But the actress found it difficult to move on from her sobriety in the face of the program's continual attention. which finally caused Kim to leave the show in order to lead a healthy lifestyle. Rory OB8's cast members appraised Erika Jayne's erratic conduct. Erika demonstrated a variety of actions which involved alcohol usage. Because Erika was embroiled in a highly publicized legal battle with her ex-husband, Tom Girardi, some people were able to justify her actions. She went on camera and confessed to banging her head and blacking out after drinking too much. But rather than taking Erika's actions seriously, Lisa, Kyle, and Dorit, her pals, were frequently observed finding amusement in them. It's likely that these women would have chosen a different story if this had been another housewife. Garcelle Beauvais and Kathy Hilton contacted Kyle during the Christmas party that former cast member Diana Jenkins held to voice their concerns about Erika's alcohol use. In response, Kyle said the women ought to give Erika a break. Viewers are calling for reality TV programs like RHOBH to address these subjects with more tact and knowledge as they become more conscious of the possible negative effects of excessive alcohol intake. Erika's increasingly dubious actions persisted throughout the season. She publicly accused booze of being the cause. Erika yelled obscenities at Garcelle's teenage kid during her birthday celebration. Later, when Garcelle confronted Erika about her inappropriate behavior, Erika apologized. Erika attributed her erratic conduct to the drink and drug mix once more. Nevertheless, Kyle, a close friend of Erika, thought Garcelle was being dramatic when she tried to bring up her worries with Erika once more. A culture that normalizes dangerous behavior is influenced by the glamorization of excessive drinking and the absence of significant discourse about responsible alcohol consumption. Alcohol charges are leveled against Sutton Stracke during the most recent season. RHOB's unethical mislabeling of alcoholism persists as housewife Sutton is scrutinized. The ladies continue to weaponize this grave charge whenever they see fit, despite the show's attempts to address these concerns through debates and interventions on air. It's still terrible that some housewives don't realize how serious this is. In one moment, Dorit and Kyle talk about how worried they are about Sutton's alleged drinking. This episode coincidentally aired following Teddy's WWHL allegation dropping. When Kyle mentions that Sutton has been acting a little odd, Dorit responds, "Well, Sutton drinks. She's someone I wouldn't be shocked if she mixed a little booze into her morning coffee." When viewers openly witnessed bad behavior due to alcohol usage in the previous season, Kyle and Dorit had no trouble offering reasons for Erika. While fans haven't yet witnessed alcohol improving Sutton's conduct on the show, the reality star is already dealing with alcoholic allegations. All things considered, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stories about alcohol have brought attention to the fact that reality TV has a duty to handle delicate subjects like drug addiction. The cast has the chance to encourage a more positive conversation about alcohol and its possible impacts as the production develops, which will ultimately lead to a more thoughtful and healthful labeling of this problem on screen. With any lucky, viewers will be able to assist the ladies of RHOBH in realizing the distinction between allegations and culpability. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13. Garcelle Beauvais shares her thoughts. As the first Black Diamond holder, Garcelle joined the ensemble in the 10th season and has been stirring things up ever since. The entire image Garcelle Beauvais claims that the arrival of new cast members on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills brings about a much-needed shift and open alliances. With an increased emphasis on personal narratives and a deeper exploration of the causes of the wives' problems, Season 13 will hold the wives more accountable for their deeds. Unlike other series, the program tries not to allow wives brush their problems under the rug in large group settings in order to keep a new dynamic and avoid the need for a full cast recast. For The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, a lot is changing. Diana Jenkins and Lisa Rinna have left the show, but if actress Garcelle Beauvais' comments are any indication, the show will have a fresh vitality. Lissa served as many of her other housewives judge and jury for the majority of her tenure on the show, and Garcelle made it obvious that she felt the same way about the circumstances. In an interview with The Messenger, Garcelle discussed the cast changes, including the addition of Anne-Marie Wiley. "I think the modification was necessary, and I think the additions are fantastic. I genuinely do. It has slightly altered alliances. People are now a little bit more receptive to making new friends. There will be a return from a number of original cast members, such as Kim Richards, Denise Richards, and Camille Grammer. During their time on the show, all three of them had issues with Rinna. The connection between Kyle Richards and her husband Mauricio Umansky must also be examined by viewers. After announcing their split, the two are currently having pretty public problems. However, according to Garcelle, the season will also put more of an emphasis on the individual tales of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Has a twisted history with alcohol addiction and truly address the wives' problems. Thanks for watching my video.